Delhi Capitals finally end their finals drought and win the trophy? On paper, does the side look very strong? You're hinting towards another new champion in the season number 3 of the Women's Premier League. How big a season is this for Miglan?
It could be a high-scoring WPL, and Delhi batsmen will rely on these pitches.
Moving into the next team for the Women's Premier League, and it's the Delhi Capitals. 2 back-to-back seasons, 2 finals, but not yet the trophy for the Delhi Capitals. I have Gurpal Paji with me all the way from Delhi. How's the weather out there, first of all, Paji? And then
Weather
coming
is
into
kind as of
watching.
now. Weather is better. We have some sunshine, and there was some drizzle last night, a little small bit. But the weather is like 20. It's been 20, 22, 24 expected. The minimum temperature is 9. It was 11, but 9. I guess we'll settle till
You said about
settle from 9 to 11.
sunshine. You said about sunshine. Will the shine come into the Delhi Capitals camp, be it for the men's, be it for the women's? Our focus stays on the women's this time around. Delhi Capitals led by Meg Lanning. Overall impression on the squad they have made this season?
I guess Delhi is again. Delhi is just very fair. Delhi has been the strongest team last
No
couple of
doubt.
seasons.
Correct.
And what with this auction, we have made this team more stronger, especially by getting Saira Bryce, the wicketkeeper, and an associate player, which allows Delhi to play 5.
Correct. Absolutely. This was done last season as well by Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, no, not last season. I guess before first season when they have a USA bowler in
Correct. I think there was a seamer in the side. Yes, you're correct.
In the side, which then they dropped last year. Annabelle Sutherland is in great form. Okay,
Absolutely.
we have Maizan Cap, so you can actually play Tita Sidhu, all the 3 seamers. Then our under-19 captain, she's also in our team. She's all rounder. So we have, I guess, if you see what you will see my team when you will put it on display. There are eight batting team number 8 with power hitters, and then you have a bowling option, 6-7 bowling option as well.
Correct. That's the
So that
beauty
makes
of
Delhi a very
T20
formidable
cricket.
side and a strong
Absolutely.
side.
A very, very strong side. On paper, they look very good. And I was looking into the other squads. I saw Mumbai Indians, I saw RCB. And I'm like, Delhi Capitals have all their bases covered, to be honest. Starting with the player I want to talk about a little bit who's not getting international caps anymore, Shefali Verma. And I've asked this many people, including you before as well. Now, Shefali Verma's forum is here. The platform is set for her. She needs to have a very good WPL for the Delhi Capitals in order to continue knocking the door for the selectors, because Pratika Rawal, I must tell you, is having a phenomenal season. Summer so far for India. Winter has been West Indies. Then you had Ireland. What wonderful form she is going, scoring runs in bulk. Your thoughts, can Shefali Verma, do you see her chances back in the Indian side, replacing Pratika Rawal anytime soon?
I guess the way she has played in domestic cricket, she has been getting big hundreds. And the wickets forbidden in the WPL. So we'll start with Bangalore, then we'll go to Vadodara, Lucknow.
Yeah, we start with Vadodara, then we move on to the rest.
Vadodara. What I'm saying, Vadodara is also good batting track. Bangalore, RCB Chinnaswamy Stadium is also good batting track. Lucknow, we have to see what it brings to a table with the changes in the men's IPL team with more of the fast bowling department. So how the Lucknow pitch will behave, that we'll get a clue
100%.
in this WPL what Lucknow will offer. And during the Chennai T20, we'll get to see what Chennai will offer for the men's team. And then we'll back to Mumbai. Mumbai will be playing in DY Patil. DY Patil always a good scoring ground, and there will be only 4 matches, so they won't be like that. It will give more spinners wicket or not, because last time when the whole WPL happened in Mumbai during the final knockout stages, the ball tend to get more spin and all.
Correct.
So it's early Feb, the do factor will be there. So I guess it could be a high scoring WPL, and Delhi batsmen will rely on these pitches. Be it Meg Lanning, Shefali Verma, Alice Capsey, all the overseas players will also rely. Jamie is in great form, Annabelle Sutherland, Marzan Cap, and Delhi have a strong batting, and they have a good fast bowling, which can be
very good. I think the bench strength for Delhi Capitals is very, very good. But there's a question you have been constantly saying in the past 12 months about Jemima Rodriguez, Paji. Now you have Jemima Rodriguez, you have Alice Capsey. Who's your number 3? Who's your number 4?
I guess Alice Capsey will be my number 3, Jemima number 4.
So you were constantly saying Jemima should bat higher up the order for India.
Because it's T20. It's not an ODI cricket. Alice Capsey is a power hitter. So Jamie, you need a player like Jamie, which will allow Mason Cap and Annabelle Sutherland to play their natural games.
Okay, so you want Jamie to be that floater, that anchor role at the middle overs?
Exactly. Either Meg Lanning has to play anchor role, or Jamie has to be a floater. It depends on how what start Delhi gets. If Shefali gets out
Correct.
early, so you need an Alice Capsy kind of player who can
Correct.
hit through and get you off to a flyer. If Shefali gets a good start, then you can always have Jemmy at three, and Alice Capsy then becomes your finisher. So you have to be
Absolutely. Okay.
flexible.
So you're continuing with Jemima Rodriguez at number four this time around for the Delhi Capitals. Captain Meg Lanning. Age is just a number for her, to be honest. Her experience is very important alongside Marizan Cap, as you said. But Meg Lanning, the skipper herself, leading the team once again from the front. How big a season is this for Meg Lanning herself?
This could be a very bigger season for her because we often see Meg Lanning has a knack of winning titles. So it's been 2 years she has not been able to win a title, and she would definitely love to win a title. And maybe yeah, in future, the future will decide what she will be doing next year, or maybe a couple of years back. You might see Meg Lanning as a coach for Delhi
Absolutely. Could
Capitals
be.
team.
Could be.
Definitely
Anything
could
can
be a
happen. So
leadership
you're
role or a
hinting
core group or management role.
So you're hinting towards another new champion in the season number three for the Women's Premier League. Could be, but moving into the inclusions the Delhi Capitals have met so far in this WPL 2025. You said about Sarah Price, the wicketkeeper batter. She is adding a lot of value into the side. Nandini Kashyap as well. Wonderful under 19 games she has played. She will make her debut if she does for the Women's Premier League as well. Moving on to Sri Charani. She's another player from Andhra. Very, very talented. I've heard recently. You have Nikki Prasad is another
Nikki
inclusion to
Prasad.
the side from Karnataka. So the scouts have done a good job, I must tell you. But once again, the bench strength of Delhi Capitals looks good, Paji. Your thoughts overall on the additions, the subtractions Delhi Capitals made? Does on paper does the side look very strong?
Definitely, Nikki Basa is captaining the under 19 women's team in the World Cup. And you talk about Nitin Kashyap. She's also a very
Correct.
good player. She's a hard hitter of the ball. And Nikki Basa is an all rounder. Again, we have gone for an all rounder. Then other than that, we have Tita Sadhu. She's performing very well. Where we have Minu Mani, Arundhati is there. So you have the right replacements for all the kind of pitches. If there's a turning track, then you can rely on the spinners. If you know that it's an early part of a due factor, you have the finger spinners because leg spinner bowling in due condition is quite difficult as compared to
Correct.
finger. So you have experience of Ratha Yadav as well, and you
Absolutely.
have the seamers. You have the best bowling lineup. I guess Arama Sutherland is in great form. What we have seen her doing with Megan Shooting in the recently concluded T20 World Cup in Dubai, she was great. And if she can, and she's scoring runs as well for Australia. We have seen the recent
Correct.
series. She's in great form with the bat and ball as well.
Oh, she's
Malaysian
in the
cap with
form of her life,
experience
I
and
must tell
connect.
you.
Then you can rely back to Shikha Pandey because Shikha Pandey can also give you some
Her
runs.
experience.
RFPs, you can drop Ramdati, you can have four top pacers, international pacers, with in Shikha Pandey, Maizan Cap, Sutherland, and your Tita Sadhu.
Absolutely. You said about international paces, I must tell you. In Indian paces, if you go for, you have Tita Sadhu, you have Arundhati Reddy, then you have got you can have more
And
as well, I must tell you.
I'm saying Tita Sadhu, Shikha Pandey also have played for India. So
Correct.
this could be international bowling lineup. Totally.
Absolutely, 100%. Then you
Definitely.
can add a little bit of versatility in the
It's
likes of
an
Minnu
international
Mani as
bowling
well.
lineup. Yeah, Minu Mani.
100%.
If there's a turning tag, you have the backups covered. If you are looking for pacers, you have the backups covered as well.
100%. You have all bases covered, I must tell you. And that's the reason why I've gone with such a lovely side, Delhi Capitals. They are always there in the top three, and they should be there in the top three this season as well. But can they get the a title is what I'm saying. But moving on to the five players to watch out for, according to me, for Delhi Capitals, I've gone with Meg Lanning, Shemima Rodriguez, Madison Cap, Radha Yadav, and Tita Sadhu are the five players to watch out for, according to me. Any changes for you, Paji?
I will go for completely different five players. I will go for Shefali Verma, Alice Capsey, because Alice Capsey has a poor WPL last season. Shefali Verma would love to prove a point and would want to get back. She will be hungry to get
Correct.
back to Indian team. So Shefali Verma, Alice Capsey, Annabelle Sutherland, and
Okay.
then you can say I'm going with Tita Sadhu. For that,
Okay.
I'm
Thank
I'm
God,
with
at
you.
least one for me. Okay.
Sarah Bryce, because I would love that wicketkeeper to contribute, which I guess was the main reason of Delhi's loss
Absolutely.
in the last
Yeah.
WPL. So
Correct.
if these five power hitters can perform, Delhi is definitely rocking this season.
Okay, so Delhi is definitely locking. If these five power hitters, five different, or rather four, I should say, four different names that have been mentioned by Gurpal Paji. Okay, fair enough. But now, if I come back to the strengths and weakness, what portrays for the Delhi Capitals, Paji? When you talk about the strengths, so many powerful all rounders are there. You have Indian seamers as well. If I talk about the weakness, you already mentioned is the wicket keeping duty. But if can Sarah Bryce fill that void and stand up for the Delhi Capitals, being the fifth overseas, which is already
And
always there.
one more player, Radha Yadav. She has to raise her game up because she is good. When the wicket is helping her, everything going as per her plan, she's a very good bowler and she can tong the ball as well. What I need from Radha Yadav when the going is against her, then she has to rise up. She has only has plan A. this season I
Correct.
would love to see plan B, plan C from her as well.
Plan B plan. Absolutely. Yeah, that's crucial because some of the days you might have a poor day on the field, but that's how you can step up. Do you have plan B? Do you have plan C? That's exactly what Paji has mentioned, to be honest. Moving into that. But moving into the predicted playing 11, according to me first, and I'll hear from Gurpal Paji as well. Shefali Verma and Meg Lanning are the openers. Jemima Rodriguez at number 3, according to me. Alice Capsey at number 4. Marizan Cap 5. Annabelle Sutherland at 6. Sarah Bryce at number 7. Radha Yadav, Arundhati Reddy, Shikha Pandey, and Tita Sadhu are the remaining 4 Indian bowlers for Delhi Capitals. Paji, your 11, please.
Almost same. I just had Nikita Prasad in place
Okay.
of Shikha Pandey because
Okay.
I thought Tita Sadhu, Marzan Cap, Annabelle Sutherland, three pacers, and then I have a choice between either we can go for Minu Mani or
Money.
Arundhati Roy slash Pandey was
Arundhati
almost
Reddy or
number 12
Minu
for
Money
me.
is your choice? Okay. Yeah.
Minu Mani or Arunati Roy, Arunati Reddy, and Shikha
Yeah.
Pandey is number 12. But you can go for, if you don't want to go for Arunati Reddy or Minu Mani, then you can go for Shikha Pandey as well. You want to go for all. Radha Yadav is must. But if there's a little bit of, because Vadodara wicket, I'm just saying ki this makes you a very good chasing team with batting it till number 8.
Correct. You have a very deep batting unit, and that's the reason why you can bat first and defend targets because of your strong bowling lineup and two match-winning all-rounders you have. And then you can. That's a very good problem to have, Paji, because you're leaving out a talented all-rounder itself in the side. That is Jess Jonathan. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a spot in the side.
Yeah, definitely. I will start with Alice Capsey. If Alice Capsey doesn't do well, then I can always get back to Johnson. Or maybe when we move on to Mumbai,
Ekana Stadium.
DY
Okay.
Patel and Lucknow, I can play both Jess Johnson and Alice Capsey because both can give some spin bowling option as well. And then I can probably bring in Shikha Pandey, a pacer, and can drop either of Sutherland if she's not doing well,
I
or
think
maybe Reddy
Sutherland will be
for
the
those days.
player that makes for you cannot drop Marizan Cap or a Meg
Yeah,
Lanning, to
definitely,
be honest.
definitely.
So that could be very, very good problems Delhi has, but they need to look into. Final question, last question, Paji. Can Delhi Capitals finally end their finals drought and win the trophy?
I get they deserve. They are the most deserving team for the last two seasons. They were reaching the finals and they didn't able to bat well because the batting has let down in both the finals.
Correct.
But I guess with the youngsters, with the additions, they have made that bit of hole. The finisher, or you can say wicket keeper batsman. So
Correct.
they have definitely filled that hole. But
Okay, so
again,
mhm.
players like Annabelle Sutherland, Alice Capsey, Magnaling and the Indian core, they have to perform really well. They have to be
Absolutely. The
the
Indian
best
players
in the
have to, and
country.
I think if I see on paper, so many talented, if few of them click, I must tell you, and it's Delhi Capitals here, to be honest. Paji says is a deserving, Delhi Capitals deserves to win the title this time around. We'll see that. But thank you so much, Paji. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this video. It's over to you, Paji.
So I'm signing off. The final will be played at DY Patil. D for Delhi, D for DY Patil. Maybe D correction. We will be celebrating our women's team at Firozshah Court. I will be waiting for you to become
Okay, so
champion
he
and we'll wait
says
for you.
Delhi is lifting the trophy at DY Patil Stadium. Thank you so much. And that's all I leave. I'll not say anything add ons. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much. And bye bye.
Thank you.